Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make a page using Blocksy. Okay, so first things first, let's head over to our dashboard. And on the left sidebar, click on Pages and click on Add New Page. That takes us to the block editor over here, and we can begin making our page. So we're going to make something like our online courses. Okay, and that's going to be our page title, and we can add things down here. Okay, so let's get started and add a column. So we have a block inserter here, and you can drag and drop all of these options here. And real quick, since we're using Blocksy, we have stackable and these blue ones here, these elements that come with stock Blocksy, as well as you see down here these black ones. These are the stock Gutenberg blocks. So let's use some columns here, and let's just drag and drop those. And we just need a 50-50 split since we're only going to use 2. And you can see here automatically we have so many options on how to align all of our elements with our style and our background and dotted lines and so on and so forth. We can also make it responsive by hiding it on our desktop or mobile users, opacity, and so on. So in order to insert things into here, you just click on this plus icon, and you can see this black one with the Marlboro or like ribbon logo. This is a stock WordPress Gutenberg one. And let's say heading 1. And okay, sure, we can change what heading level it is. So we can make an outline. We can change the justification. We can change the color. We can make it bold or italics. Make it a hyperlink, or change as well as what we have to add here. And on our right sidebar over here, you can see that we can change the text color. We can change the text background, and so on and so forth. We can also change the size, and we can also customize the size according to pixels or EM or REM. Okay, so we just set that, just keep it there, and then we have our padding and our margin options at the ready as well. Okay, but you can see here on advanced there isn't much. That's it. That's even if we toggle on and off our margin and padding settings, we don't have much to work with. Meanwhile, if we worked with this heading from Stackable, you can see that we automatically have a lot of options. But again, there's some these pink dots here mean that it's a premium feature, so you can't really do anything with that unless you paid for it. But I'm happy to report that we don't have to use the stackable ones. We can go into our block inserter and scroll down and look for advanced, and this comes with Blocksy, and you can see that there are a bunch of options right here, way more than just the stock one. And you'll see that on the advanced tab that we have animations that come with it for free. You don't have to pay for it. So let's name this heading 2, and we can change the animation. Okay, and then we can animate this just once, or have a really long animation. So let's say 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. And we can also change the hover color, and if we want to enable decoration, like underline it, or dots, and background, and spacing, and borders, and shadow. You put dots right there, and enable a shadow over it, okay, if you wanted to, and so much more. Now, let's add some actual content. So let's go over here and use a feature grid. Okay, let's just click on that, and it should go down here right away. And we have our float. We can select float, and it should load up. And you can see we have our title and our buttons and our images here. So you could have done it where you could have imported your heading, your image, and your button one by one, but that's what's so nice about having good block add-ons or plugins, such as Stackable and others, and the stock ones that come with Blocksy, is that you don't have to make it yourself, and you can just use patterns and layouts. And you can see that we have a bunch of other patterns and layouts here. So if you're going to make an about page, you can just drag and drop this. Banners, calls to action, and featured images and footers. And you just have to select this and just change the content yourself, and you don't have to make the layouts yourself. So let's go ahead and just choose some images here from our library. Okay. Simple tutorials, advanced. Okay, and then we can just describe this however you want, and then we can change our buttons here to to have their own colors, their own animations, their own typography. Okay, and let's just keep these as examples. And once we're happy with these, and of course you'd be customizing them yourself, we can click on Publish. And we would now have a site on our website that's live, and we could visit it. So let's wait for this to finish. Okay, and it's been published, so we can click on View the Page, and you can see we have our domain here and our online courses, and we have our headings here with the animations and the dots and so on, formatting. And they're here. Okay, great, but how do we access it from our homepage? So let's figure out how to do that now. Okay, so we don't really need to go into our customizer here. We just need to edit our menu. Or we could change a button to, we can add a button to flesh it out. So let's go over the first one, which is to change the menu. So let's head over to our dashboard. Under Appearance, this tab over here, let's click on Menus. And by default, it should be the main one we're using on our site. You can see Home, Blog, About, Contact. Okay. And we can add a new one. So we have our most recent one, so we can just click on this, or we can view all of them and look for it there. So we have the most recent one here. We can click on Add to Menu, and we can put this here, and save the menu. And once it's done, we should be able to refresh our site. Okay, it's been updated. Let's refresh our site here. And now we have a brand new button for our online courses, and everything else, because obviously we don't have much space, it turns into a submenu, About, and Contact. Let's click on this, and it says Our Online Courses, and if you scroll down, we have our page. Now, what if we wanted a button? Okay, so let's go home and click on Customize here. Alternatively, you could go over to Appearance and click on Customize from here. But since the button was there, it's more convenient. Let's click on Header, and we could add a new one, or we can just replace this one and call it Our Online Courses. And we can change the link to Our Online Courses, and we can change the icon to globe. Yeah, there you go. And then make it a bit bigger. And we can change our button and our color. So we make it blue. All right. And you can hit on Publish. Hit Publish. And we can view the live site over here. Okay, it's been published. Let's hit refresh. And now if you click on this, it takes us to our online courses. And if you click on this, it takes you to the same one. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It's free, by the way, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.